Inte det heller. Nej. Jag vill faktiskt... Nu öppnade jag en chokladkaka igår. Och det är jävligt tråkigt om det blir fel. Och om han... Eva. Linda Ligell. Vad fan är Linda Ligell? Tack. Nu ska jag få titta på sista delen på Pillars of Earth. Dang. Är det 4 avsnitt till nu i helgen? Förmodligen. Fredag, lördag, söndag, måndag.
Och det blir en lång ferie.
Åh. Vanrako. Book 1, book 2. They are mixed up and... Nu har alltså varit svärdet och spiran. Det är bok serie 2, ja. Nu har alltså varit.
Man skal virkelig tænke sig godt om, hvad man gør, ikke? Og ikke overspille det den der sådan familiefølelse, der kan opstå på et filmsæt, fordi den kan være meget invaliderende, vil jeg sige.
Selvfølgelig er det altid problemet bagefter, så er man færdig med filmen, og man har enormt travlt, man skal klippe, man skal have premiere, og hvor forsvinder den unge spiller hen og sådan noget der. Og det er jo klart, at der vil jeg indrømme det, ligesom de fleste vil opleve, at der en gang imellem har man tænkt, har man holdt den nok i hånden bagefter.
Da jeg så rydde op ude i hendes lejlighed, efter hun var død, det var nok noget af den forfærdeligste opgave, jeg har haft. Jeg måtte også give op undervejs. Jeg kunne ikke gennemføre det. Men ved du hvad, så fandt jeg i hendes køkkenskab en flaske kulør. Og det er for første gang efter hendes død, at jeg græd. Jeg havde ikke kunne græde overhovedet. Men jeg tænkte, ja, hun havde drømmen om at leve et småborgerligt liv. Det
Oj. Vad har ni hört?
Meget godt. Det er næsten til bonbonlandstur.
Jeg har en datter, som elsker at synge og danse og sådan noget, ikke? Hun er helt vild og igennem hende og hendes veninder og sådan noget. De vil jo gerne være med til MGP, og de vil jo gerne alle de der ting. Og Gud forbyder mig, hun der nogensinde kommer til det. Altså, jeg opmåler hende selvfølgelig i at være kreativ og synge og danse, alt det hun vil, ikke? Men jeg vil da ikke håbe for hende, når nogensinde kommer til det. Altså, det er ikke mit valg, men det er hendes eget liv, ikke? Men et eller andet sted, jeg ved jo, hvad der har af omkostninger, og jeg synes sgu ikke, det er det værd. Man skal virkelig hvile i sig selv. Det er da også en af grundene til, at jeg har lyst til at snakke om det i dag, fordi jeg har fundet ud af, at jeg er ikke den eneste. Jeg har jo skammet mig utrolig meget mange år. Så virkelig, det er også en af grundene til, at jeg har gemt mig nok, og grunden til, at jeg ikke ser så mange mennesker og sådan noget. Der har der virkelig været meget skam involveret i det. Men fordi jeg ser i dag, at der er altså andre som mig, og jeg ser unge, der også netop som du siger, gerne vil være stjerner, som kommer til at ende ligesom mig, hvis de ikke tænker så godt om. Så vil jeg gerne snakke om det i dag.
Hvis hun havde været født 8-10 år senere, så ville jeg tro, hun havde levet et helt andet liv. Hun ramte jo en fuldstændig sindssyg timing af en tidlig barndom, hvor det der miljø med hash, det startede i slut 60'erne, hvor de ikke engang rigtig syntes, det var bare sådan, man gjorde alt sammen. Hvis man var kreative cirkler inde i byen, så var det sådan, alle røg det, og mange smuglede det. Altså, folk tog på ferie i Marokko og alt muligt. Altså, der var ligesom det. Og så voksede man op igennem 70'erne, hvor det er lille skoler, og der er lidt laissez-faire opdragelse i det, ikke? Og så kommer man ud, og så rammer man en bølge der i start 80'erne, hvor punkerne kom til byen, og det var lort nok og kontrol, og altså alt det der, sådan en ny bølge af en vildskab, hvor det lige præcis handlede om at flytte hjemmefra som 13-14-årig og få stridt hår og være fuldstændig ligeglad med autoriteterne og det hele. Altså alt det der var jo perfekt timet til hvor hun lå. Altså perfekt timet til at gå galt.
Det kunne da godt være, hvis jeg havde været uddannet psykolog eller sådan noget, i stedet for filmklipper. Og så kunne jeg måske have gennemskuddet situationen og sagt, nej Stine, nu trækker vi os lidt tilbage. Ikke? Altså, men det var jeg jo ikke i stand til overhovedet.
Jeg tror, at jeg kan bebrejde mig selv, at jeg ikke holdt fast på Stine i det forløb der. At det ikke sådan insisteret på, at hun skulle komme lige så meget som Asger. Det var som om, der skete en afgørende skillelinje der. At Asger er min kødelige søn, og Stine er min steddatter. Og den skillelinje, tror jeg, at den kommer ind og spiller en rolle der. Det må jeg indrømme, og det er lidt flov over.
Jeg er ked af, at hun ikke er med på resten af rejsen. Hun er en meget stor inspiration. Og som du siger, så var hun meget intelligent. Så hun var en støtte. Følelsesmæssigt. På alle mulige måder. Og ja, men hun har jo efterladt os, altså udover hendes mange film, men så har hun efterladt os en meget skøn datter, som jeg er meget glad for. Så hun lever jo her stadigvæk på en eller anden måde.
er så bleg?
Jeg har lidt hovedpine. Vi er snart færdige med at spise.
Det fik kagen. Jeg kan ikke lide, du er syg.
Jeg kan nok snakke. Og din far?
Det ved jeg ikke. Han er vel inde på kontoret.
Du bliver lidt hos mig, baby.
Ja.
Vil du hilse hende?
Nej. Gør det meget ondt i dit hoved? Hvor længe tror du, jeg må være oppe i aften?
Indtil du er træt, baby.
Så længe.
Lidt fortsætter tv-udgaven af Ken Folletts Jordens Søjler. Vi er nået til 3. del. Og hvis du undrer dig over, at vi kun er ved 3. afsnit, så er det på grund af begivenhederne i Belgien, der har skubbet hele serien en dag. 3. afsnit i aften og 4. og sidste afsnit kommer altså så på søndag. Prior Philip bliver løjet for galgen. Jack har også med nød og næppe undgået døden. Men nu skal leverancen af sten til katedralen sikres i
Ken Follett's Pillars of Earth.
Lige om lidt.
Episode 3 of 4, cause one episode was pushed forward because of the terrorist attack in some airport thingy.
De belgiske myndigheder kritiseres for at have ignoreret advarsler og for ikke at have haft styr på de grupperinger, der førte til terrorangrebet i Bruxelles forleden. Men er det overhovedet muligt at overvåge islamistiske terrorister i et Europa, hvor samfundet er åbent og miljøet lukket? Deadline kl. 22:30.
I Polen er det ret almindeligt, at kirken uddriver onde ånder, og psykiateren er helt med på den.
To jest manifestacja złego.
Można zadać pytanie w takim razie, czy te ruchy religijne, czy to jest uprawnione?
Flankeret af psykiateren og den katolske præst kæmper Karolina. Hun er lesbisk og åbenbart besat. Kl. 23. Men nu 3. del af Jordens Søjler efter Ken Folletts roman. 4. del kommer altså på søndag, og vi lægger op tilbage til resumé.
Eller de har gjort det om det.
Previously on the Pillars of the Earth.
Stephen's army has us surrounded. We've been besieged for weeks.
In Tom Builder, we want to repair your church. We'll be quarrying this stone to build our new cathedral. When chisel hits the rock, just so much what will be.
Kingsbridge gets the rents and the tolls, it gets the taxes, the business.
As of next month, the market moves to Shire.
Prince, that boy with the red hair, I want him dead by morning.
It can't be that.
Wake up to the king. Claim you as my prisoner!
Your brother's been taken.
Your king lies in a dungeon to be hanged tomorrow. Why shouldn't you hang with him?
All you have to say is that you betrayed Bartholomew. See that he's hanged.
I am king. I am king. You have made me king. You have made me king.
Do ask us forgiveness for your sins. Do ask us forgiveness for your sins. Philip.
If you wish Maud to make your son Earl of Shiring, I need to successfully trade Stephen with Gloucester.
I'll contribute to the ransom fee if that's your concern.
No, my concern is Stephen. If he is redeemed, will the war continue?
Undoubtedly.
Therefore, Queen Maud may not rule for long. And then, whose side are we on?
We need to play both sides.
Oh, I intend to do that as negotiator. But your position is not as flexible. Are you with Maud or are you against her? That's what Stephen will think. And as of this moment, you're most decidedly with her.
Well, then if he wins, you will have to intercede for us.
You presume our position is that of equals. I need you to serve me, not command me. Dear lady, you mistake my meaning entirely.
Well, then what would your eminence have me do? Whatever your wish, I am happy to obey.
I wish to be made Archbishop of Canterbury once Stephen regains his throne. The current one will have to be removed, of course.
Drink this, brother.
How did I come here?
I told the executioner that as the Queen's secretary I would answer for your innocence.
But I thought you supported Stephen.
He's as self-serving as his predecessor. I've become a politician. Philip, I serve who best serves me. And I hear you have a cathedral.
Not yet. I need a few miracles first.
Then let us give thanks, brother. This is a day for miracle. I found you. Maud is now in power. And the dead have returned to life. They found him crawling from a mass grave.
You're a new man, Jack. Lazarus.
Sure, I stink like Lazarus. You must have died too from the look of it.
Nearly. God has further plans for me, for you too, I suspect.
What plans?
What do you remember of the last 3 days? Did you pray?
I was laying with the dead. I suppose I don't remember. I dreamt. I remember that.
What?
Aliena.
Oh.
Lovely evening.
What are you doing here?
I just came out to look at the moon. Go. No, wait. Aliena, don't go. I can't swim very well. Help! Aliena, help!
Alfred?
Don't come near me again.
But I love you! I love you!
The Empress's terms are non-negotiable. Stephen must sign a document acknowledging her sovereignty and leave the country forever. In addition, you will pay Maud £1,000 in gold and hand over Robert of Gloucester in good health.
Interesting. Who are going to ask £1,000 from you? Why not cancel the ransom fees and proceed from there?
Your Eminence, may I have a word? We need the fee in order to bankrupt them. Otherwise, what guarantee do we have that Stephen won't ignore anything that he signs and begin a war again? We need a guarantee.
We ignore the ransom fees. We need to hold Stephen's son, Eustace, until his father has left the country and peace has been kept for 5 years.
King Stephen will never agree.
It's not his decision. Think about it overnight, dear Richard. No one at Maud's court knows what Eustace looks like, do they?
And what's your name?
Elizabeth.
That's a pretty name. How old are you, Elizabeth?
I'm 12.
You're a very pretty girl. With very pretty lips. Has anyone ever told you that?
Oh.
Good day, Bishop.
Don't you work for Stephen?
Do you see these people before us, Henry?
Yes, Mama.
They've come to ask us favors. Do you know why?
You're the Queen.
I'm the Empress. I rechristened myself this morning. And one day, you will be Emperor. And people will come to ask you favors. So I want you to listen. Francis, you may speak first. And who is this handsome man?
This is my brother, Philip, Empress, the Prior of Kingsbridge.
Handsome, I pray before God, Empress, but very plain to others.
Humility and humor. A rare combination. You ask us to grant you license to hold a market.
The income from which will be used to finish building a cathedral.
Finish? How did you pay for the start of it?
We had a license, Empress, but it was lost. King Stephen, the usurper, Stephen, refused to grant us another.
Why is that?
He kept his reasons to himself.
May I speak, my Empress? The market at Kingsbridge was closed because it took money from the one at Shiring.
The rule is that markets must be at least 14 miles apart. Kingsbridge and Shiring are 20.
Stephen nevertheless decided.
What Stephen decided is of no interest to us. You also asked for the right to take stone from the Shiring quarry.
We have had those...
Closed the quarry in retaliation for his illegal market.
Who owns the quarry?
We do, my Empress. It was the usurper Stephen that allowed Kingsbridge to take the stone.
A foolish bequest, giving quarry rights to one party, yet letting another mine it.
We quite agree. The quarry and all its mining rights shall belong to Shiring.
Thank you, my Empress.
On the condition that you successfully negotiate the release of our brother Gloucester from the enemy. Kingsbridge, however, shall have similar market rights to Shiring. The same condition applies.
Thank you, Empress.
In addition, Henry here would like a toy from each of you. And I'd like a toy too. £100 or your requests will be denied. Next.
Can you borrow it?
Moneylenders charge exorbitant interest. I could never afford to pay it back.
Is there no one else, a merchant perhaps, who benefits from the market? He might find it to his advantage. What?
She. I did her a favor once.
We just received the word. What? Mother, what is it? Jack's alive.
£100. I'd lend it to you gladly if I could, but I need it to buy next year's wool.
When would you need it returned?
Early spring. Can you manage it?
No. No, not unless. Why can't I sell you next year's wool?
You haven't got it yet.
But I will in the spring.
You'd sell it to me in advance?
Yes, you pay me now and I'll give you the wool from the first shearing.
I've never heard of business being done like that.
Well, why shouldn't it be?
Well, I'd have to offer you a lower price for it than you get by waiting. The price for wool, I mean, goes up in spring.
No matter, I'd be able to keep building during the winter and everybody would be employed.
So, I give you the £100, you give it to Maud, and you get a license for the Sunday market.
Yes, the same as shiring.
In addition to the Sunday market, shiring has the annual fleece fair. That's where I make most of my money.
I don't follow.
Why don't we have one here? If the license is the same as shiring's, why can't you host a fleece fair next year to compete with shiring? It would save me transportation. I could lure the Flemish buyers here. You would make more money in a week than you would in a year of Sunday markets. And it would break the Hamleys' back.
Brilliant. William would be as mad as a bull.
Yes, and there's nothing he can do about it. Welcome back.
I knew you weren't dead.
You shouldn't be here, they'll see you.
No, even where they're in can't keep me from my son.
I'm trying to be helpful. Walter will take the boy.
Who was that boy you gave them?
Your son Eustace, sire.
That wasn't Eustace.
Well, they don't know that.
My dear Maud.
So war begins again, and chaos is king.
I don't see how that benefits us.
Oh, when chaos reigns, dear lady, Satan often forgets about God's humble servants, and we may carry on with our holy work without interference.
Attacked us once again. Does he honestly think we'll spare his son?
Empress, I fear, sadly, the boy is... It's not his. He says his name is Charlie and he's missing his pigs. Richard at Kingsbridge substituted a farmer's child for Eustace.
He resembles the usurper's son near enough. He even fooled me, Empress.
Kill him anyway. Stephen will learn that we at least keep our promises. And we are not to be crossed!
Dear sister, once again we're at war. Our advance is slow but sure. And we hope by spring to defeat Maud and Gloucester. Of course, since I fight for Stephen, if Maud wins, I might never regain shiring and father's title. William and his mother have taken Maud's side for the time being. But their loyalty is as dependable as snow and goes wherever the winds of power blow it. Their ally, Bishop Waleran, has already laid the groundwork for siding again with Stephen. You must forgive my despair. Winter slows the war and gives me too much time to brood. It has stopped cathedral work too, I imagine. But come spring, hope may blossom, the war may end. The church walls may rise ever higher. And I will once again return to your dear self. Until then, I remain your loving brother, Richard.
Started work late today.
Late? Well, there's not much we can do without a stock of stones.
Nevertheless, I thought we'd be further along by now.
Well, we can't work in the winter, Prior. And when we get more stones...
And if we don't? You should have conserved their use, Tom. Jack's been using too many carving gargoyles.
Well, you can purchase some more soon. You paid your debt to Maud. She's given you a license for a market, isn't she?
Maud is losing battle after battle. What happens to my fee if she's deposed? There'll be no more stones, and the coffers will be empty.
Look. If I can do this, I can build a stone vault. How many times do I have to tell you a stone vault is too heavy, it can't be supported? Why don't you listen?
How many of these have you made?
16 so far. It's a little bit of fun in God's house.
What a waste.
Philip's in a sour mood.
All employers get like this at some point. So the work starts to slow down, costs more than they ever imagined, and all they can think to do is complain. So they can't see the future. As a builder, I have to. As a cathedral builder, especially. And pessimists allowed. Realists, yes. I won't see this church completed.
Yeah?
Nor you, Alfred. Or you, Jack, most likely. I may see it roofed. You might see the interior well on its way. It might be 50 years before it's finished, which is where I teach you. That's why you must never stop learning. Even after I'm gone.
Learn from who?
From your pupils. Your younger masters who might find new ways to perfection. Do you know what this is?
That's glass.
What if I were to tell you that one day this is what cathedrals will be built from?
Never.
Never is a word you must never use. Now, this is all I have. It's right here. To pass on to my successor. You're both my sons. Now, I'd like to be able to share ownership between the two of you. But I know that sometimes you work at cross purposes. I'd really like it if you could try your best to be friends. And if not, the one that gets this will be the one that best embodies my vision, my knowledge, my belief in the future. Do you understand that? Bastard.
Bastard, you are not my brother!
No.
Darn, get the characters mixed up.
Morning.
Oh. Don't ever sneak up on me.
I didn't. I made lots of noise. You were just so engrossed in that you didn't hear me. I've never heard of a woman with such a library. Which one is this? The Song of Roland.
It's about this knight who has a big horn, and he blows it so hard that his head bursts. You know it?
My mother told it to me when I was a boy. But she didn't call him Roland. She changed the name to Foolish Jack.
How had she heard of it?
My father told it to. The French seduction is how she described it.
He was French.
He's a storyteller. Apparently she laughed so hard at that one that he got very angry.
Do you know any others?
Yeah, a few. But the best were the ones that I told her.
You?
I made them up, you know. Well, there once was a very brave knight. Who went into battle and received a mortal wound. And as he lay there, dying, his soul
flew to the house where there lived a woman
that he loved.
Yes.
And He so ate with her and slept with her and was so filled with longing for her.
He flew back to his master and brought him back to life. In hope.
Don't touch me there! Don't you ever touch me again! Jack! Jack! Come quick! It's Alfred. He smashed all of your statues! He smashed them all!
Tom.
Well, Philip, what?
No excuses. If two of your workers continually fight, destroy property, tear down work that you spend months building up, what do you do? I will not have Jack and Alfred working together.
Look.
One of them must go.
He's an apprentice. I'm a master stonemason. Send him away, Dan, not me. I'm your real son. If Ma was alive, this wouldn't even be a choice. We were a team once, remember? I was supposed to be your successor.
Alfred, you'll have to pay a fine for the damage caused. 1 month's wages.
A month?
I doubt the prior would accept any less. Could you leave us for a moment?
Ah!
Go, before I double it. I'm sorry, Jack.
Why me?
I pleaded with Philip, but he wouldn't soften.
This is my life.
He's my son.
I'm your son, too. You said it.
You're the one that Philip will miss. No, Alfred. He's competent. You're brilliant. Now, in a week or a month, the prior will see his mistake.
And if he doesn't, you wouldn't even have a job if it weren't for me.
That's enough.
Now, do you hear what I'm saying? I burned it down. Work.
God forgive you then. Get out. Get out! climb all the way up there for, Jonathan?
Brother, Jonathan.
Brother Jonathan.
So I can see Jack. He's gone away and he hasn't said goodbye.
Sit down.
Oh.
Jack went away because he'd done something bad. He hurt Alfred.
Like Cain hurt Abel?
No, not as bad as that, but anyway, Jack and Alfred are not really brothers.
Isn't Jack your son?
Well, was raising Jack as a favour to Ellen. Like Johnny Apens raises you.
He isn't my mother, but he likes to think he is.
I know.
My mother's dead.
I know that.
You know who my father is?
Who?
God, he's everybody's father.
Of course he is.
Where will you go?
Wherever they're building cathedrals, go to Jerusalem if I have to.
Philip is wrong. He will understand that he made a mistake.
Philip's stubborn. You push against him and he pushes back. It would take witchcraft to change his mind.
Come in, Tom. What are you doing here?
You saved my life once. I know you're a man of mercy.
How did you get inside?
Not all of the brothers fear me as you do. Let me speak to him.
I don't fear you. I oppose what you stand for, which is hatred of God and church and morality.
I love God, though I don't worship her quite the same way as you do. My church hasn't as many rules as yours and is a lot more forgiving. And as for morality, I use love as my compass, which Christ seemed to approve of, even if you don't.
Ma, you promised to be civil.
Come in. Close the door. I spend too much time making decisions on the building. I need an assistant who can answer queries on construction, who can keep track of the money and raw materials, who can handle payments to suppliers, who can pay wages. You wouldn't be carving stone, but you would be supervising the entire design on my behalf.
Really? Bro, that's fantastic.
In your spare time, if you had any, you would learn to speak and read Latin. You would serve me during Mass.
Why would he need to do that?
Because my assistant must be a monk.
No. Your church is not having my son.
That's Jack's decision, not
It
yours.
burned his father. It tried to burn me.
Ma! If I found the time, could I do some carving?
Yes, of course.
And I'll have free rein to walk the ground. Speak with whomever I wish.
You may speak to men on business, yes. God wants you, Jack. Of that I'm certain. He saved your life. He speaks to you through your art as clearly as he spoke to Augustine, Gregory, all his artist saints. The question is this: do you want God? It's a simple choice. Not an easy one.
Kingsbridge is planning a fleece fair, and Shiring shall become a village of ghosts.
Who told you this?
2 of the Flemish traders who normally do business with us. It's planned for the last Sunday in June. That's 2 weeks from now. How can we stop it?
That is a lovely stone.
No. This belonged to my father. It's all I've got left of him.
Queen Maud, as you well know, is fleeing back to France.
Stephen thinks you are both traitors. How else would I convince him you're not? He loves a gift.
Get him to stop the fair.
Dear lady, the fair will begin as planned, but it will not end as planned. Will it, William?
Don't be nervous, my lord. Take your lesson from their cathedral. Some take it as a work of art, a reason for living. Well, I say, destruction is a work of art. And requires significant talent. You have a gift, Lord William. Let's make your mother proud. For better crowds, could you, Father? Or better weather.
Well, God's been good to us today.
Entrance carnage. Entrance fee, darling.
Hello, brother dear.
Kate! Oh, Kate! Have you come to be shriven? Oh, sweet Jesus, I pray for this every day.
I came to sell my wares, Cuthbert. Any of your monks interested in buying?
Did I see Ellen, Jeff? Yes, she came to see her son. Not me. She's still angry with me for going along with your idea. She's a good woman, Prior. You should accept her as she is. You're not going to be able to convert everyone, are you?
But I can bring her son to God. He's doing wonderful work. You should tell her that.
If the good Lord himself came down from heaven to praise him, I don't think that'd make her happy.
40,000 sheep sold me their winter coats. Would you believe it? It's cost me £200, but I'll make 3. Even I lose my breath when I think about it.
If you need help, I'll gladly stick around after I see Jack.
Ellen, I know how hard it must have been for you.
I'm perfectly fine. It's Jack you should worry about.
He seems happy.
Good. That's all a mother asks for.
Waters. I don't know that bad, do I?
You lost weight. They're starving you.
They feed me too well.
You look exhausted. How many minutes of sleep do they allow you between prayers?
So I skip most of the services.
Do the monks try to sleep with you?
No, I have no interest along those lines, and even if I did, it's forbidden.
Do you have interests along other lines?
What?
Well, do you pleasure yourself?
Ma, I don't know.
It's unnatural.
I want to make a confession, Father.
You're Kate, aren't you? Brother Cuthbert's little sister. I remember you well.
What's it to you?
You're everything to him. He prays for you daily. You are a knife in his heart.
Did they kill him?
In the end, yeah.
That's sad.
Well, not so much, not for him. He gets to die bravely, fighting for what he longs for.
What's that?
Honor, really. And he gets to go to bear heaven, wander around and eat as much fish as he likes. Come on, me. I've got a surprise for you. Up you climb, then.
You really mean it?
Go on, I'm right with you. That way. There you are. Don't get too close.
I can see everywhere. I can see London. And the ocean. I can see heaven.
You're Jonathan. I mean, brother Jonathan. I'm sorry. There's something I want to tell you.
I think I can see an angel.
Listen to me. You know how you and I are friends, yes? Well, suppose I was to tell you we were something closer than friends. And when Jack went away, for me that was sort of like losing a son. But
what's that?
the metal monk. It was all for nothing, Tom Builder.
Obsecramus misericordiam tuam omnipotus Deus, qui hominem ad imaginem tuam creare dignatus est. He was my friend. He gave us this cathedral. We planned and argued and dreamed. It seems impossible that he is gone. He...
William Hamley burned it down and murdered Tom. He tried to burn me too, but Alfred put out the flames.
He should hang for this.
And who will arrest him? There is no king, there is no queen, there is no law in this land.
There will be soon. The war's over. Maud and Gloucester have fled to France, and Stephen is king again.
Oh, God. Oh, dear God. It was Maud who gave the license for the fair. It's over. We're ruined. There is nothing left.
Nothing? I need money for horse and weapons.
All my gold went to Philip to pay Maud. And all my wool went up in flames. We are poor again, Richard.
I need the money. I can't buy weapons and pay men. I can't fight for Stephen.
What am I supposed to do? I have done everything I can do.
I want to replace him. I'm a master builder. Father gave me his tools. I know the site and the plans.
You don't have the experience.
Neither did he when you hired him. I have his ambition. And I have his skill. The men listen to me and I'm willing to learn.
I need to pray on this, Alfred.
No, you need to think of the future. I have. Let me show you. I want to vault the cathedral in stone.
Well, that's impossible. Tom said that wood is the only material.
Wood is cheaper, yes, but it can burn. That's how you lost the first cathedral.
Will the walls take the weight?
Yeah, we can reinforce them. I know more about stone than he ever did.
It will cost more and take longer.
But it will last forever. That's the point, isn't it? That's why you're building this church. God's mark on history. I can do it cheaper than that. You can pay me less.
He wanted to tell me something. Who? Tom Builder, but he went away.
What do you think heaven's like?
High up,
What else? Who do you think is there?
my ma.
Yes.
Did Tom Builder go to see her?
Yes. Yes, he did.
He knew her.
Tom Builder had a secret. He didn't think I suspected, but his daughter, Martha, confirmed it to me after he went away.
What secret?
Tom loved your mother very, very much. And he went to tell her what a wonderful boy you are. And he went to build her a beautiful home. And there would be a room in that home for you one day. Although you probably won't need it for a very long time. All right, go to bed now.
Oh.
Who are you writing to?
The king. There's talk of a crusade and I want to volunteer.
As a knight.
As a very poor one.
Oh, Alfred, come in. Take a seat.
I've just been told I am to replace my father.
Congratulations.
He'd be proud.
I'll have a steady income. Not as much as Da, but more than I made before. So I've come to ask for your hand in marriage.
Alfred!
I saved your life.
And I appreciate that.
I love you, Aliena.
Yes, but I will never.
I promise to take good care of you, to help rebuild your business.
Thank you.
And support your brother's knighthood and continuing quest for the earldom of Shiring. You'd have to sell your house to maintain his position. I've saved enough to let you keep the house and cover his expenses as knight and future earl. I'll leave you alone to talk. Whatever your decision,
Oh.
I'll abide by.
You promised, Father.
I will not rest until Richard is the Earl of Shiring and Lord of the land that you once ruled.
Oh, my God. Welcome to my poor home, Lord Archbishop.
Still, a ruin with a roof, I see.
Kingsbridge needs the stone more than I do.
You'll never succeed me without a proper place to live. Never mind going to Rome.
Succeeding you is farthest from my mind.
Rome?
Distant dream. I beg you once again, dear Lord, Grant me your sweet favor. Lady Regan, as you well know, our political bets were entirely well placed. Maud and Gloucester lost their battle and were forced to flee to France, where they now lick their wounds. Meanwhile, our dear King Stephen is back in power. You see, dear lady, it was really wise of you to have sided with me again. However, I'd like to remind you that our alliance is based on certain conditions which I clearly presented you with at the Lincoln Chapel. I wish to be named Archbishop of Canterbury once Stephen regains his throne. The current one will have to be removed, of course.
My dear Lord Bishop, the shortest way shiring on the pretext of performing some ceremony, say a marriage. I would need the King's permission for such a wedding, but I assume you have yet to give him my father's precious ring. Else I would have heard from His Gracious Majesty. You haven't spent it on your palace, have you? His Majesty would be most unhappy to hear that.
Why so sad, William? You've hardly left your bed since the battle at Kingsbridge.
I'm going to hell, Mother.
Oh, my sweet William, I doubt that.
I killed a man. I'll be hanged and I'll burn forever.
But Bishop Whaleron forgave you in advance, my dainty. Besides, it was a war. You've killed hundreds of
It's not a proper war.
It's very proper. It's your war. To win the title of Earl.
A lost war. A useless war. We're penniless.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. There was a young lady you were drawn to at Maud's court. And now, with Stephen in power, her family are in disfavor. They want a marriage to an ally of Stephen's. And Bishop Whaleron assures me will soon be back in the King's good graces. They have, by the way, a lot of money.
Who is it? Is she pretty?
You thought so?
Is she a virgin?
Wow.
She's only 13.
Oh, and now?
Now tell me.
He is having sex.
Whom do you hate the most?
Aliena. She didn't die in the fire like I wanted her to.
And what would you do to her?
Have my way with her again and again until she does die.
So you shall. And whom do you love the most?
You.
What would you do to me?
Fight him, Eustace.
Oh, my finger!
Where's your guts? Where's your noble blood?
I don't like fighting.
He's too much with his mother. If it were up to women, there would be no wars. Could you stomach that?
Oh, never, sire.
I feel so much better when I'm conquering an enemy. I'm told it was your idea to substitute farm boy with Eustace, by the way. Oh, I suppose I should be grateful.
God inspired me, Your Majesty.
He speaks to me directly now. He appeared to me in prison and told me in no uncertain terms that the sinking of the White Ship was part of his plan.
It was a terrible tragedy, sire, but it made you king. God's plans twist at times, but always end up in the greater good.
Quite.
And in order to further that good, you might grant two small requests. Lady Regan wants permission for her son to marry Elizabeth of Weymouth. A generous fee will be paid to the crown, of course.
I'll speak to God about it. But I expect he'll say yes. The second favor.
The Archbishop of Canterbury's failing, sire. You'll soon need to name a successor.
I didn't know he was ill.
Now the right.
That's it, Henry. Protect your mama from the evil Stephen.
Let me win, Uncle Robert.
No, Henry. On my word of honor. Your mother's right. Soon you too will be fighting Stephen for our crown.
Today, on this third Sunday in July, I announce the banns of marriage between Alfred, son of Tom Builder, and Aliena of Shiring. They're to be married in 2 weeks' time. May God's blessings descend upon them, and may their marriage be...
She's mine. You cannot take her. You cannot take her!
Chain you, Jack! I must keep you here for your own good until the marriage is performed. I hope you can use this time to decide on whether or not you wish to remain a monk. It is my path to God, but I see now that it might not be yours. If you decide to leave, I understand. But you will be banished from Kingsbridge forever.
My dear Bishop, knowing of your interest in Jack Jackson, I write to inform you that he's being held in prison due to an attachment he seems to have formed with Aliena of Shiring. She's soon to be married to Alfred, and Jack Jackson, now a monk, has expressed displeasure in rather violent terms. He will be kept in our basement cell until after the wedding ceremony.
Brother Remigius, if what you say is true, God's wishes are clear. Jack Jackson's mother is a witch, and he's the devil's offspring. His blasphemous stonework attests to that. For years he has been an irritant to God's plan, and now God wants him stopped. Spice his dinner with the contents of the enclosed package. A pinch should suffice. And have it delivered to the prisoner by a monk he knows and trusts. Ego te absolvo, in the name of Jesus Christ.
You'll be free this time tomorrow. You ought to be happy.
She'll be wed this time tomorrow, Johnny. I will never be happy again.
She does all that.
Quiet. The monks were here.
Who told you I was here?
Young Martha sent word. It broke her heart to hear you were imprisoned. I think she's a little taken with you.
So how did you get in here?
The water channel runs under here. It's how I visited your father and got pregnant with you.
My father?
Yes, and was here. The prior who accused him of stealing the chalice was the prior of Kingsbridge, Prior James. He died just before Philip took charge. Philip was raised by Prior James.
So that's why you mistrust him. He had nothing to do with Father's death, did he?
Your father was brought here after they found him. It was my fault that he was found. So I decided to free him. left my convent and traveled here and bribed one of the monks who revealed to me the secret entrance from the outside world. I couldn't free him. He was chained. And all I could do was love him.
Oh, fuck, I remember this pain.
The next week he was taken to another cell. I didn't lay eyes on him until the day he was burned. I wanted him to see his son.
Why would Prior James accuse him falsely?
He was acting under orders, I'm sure.
Under whose orders?
Whoever wanted your father silenced. Whatever he knew, it died with him. Unless it was somehow connected to his ring.
My ring that Alfred stole?
Yes. You love Alina, don't you?
She doesn't love me. Well, she said it was impossible.
Go to her. Ask her why. Then do what your father and I could not. Run away together. Eat something. You need your strength. Eat.
I wish this night could last forever.
I want to marry you.
Richard,
We'll run away together.
I've lost my money, and you have nothing.
I've got my hands. I can get work on any church in the world, I'm sure of it.
It's not enough. I made an oath to my father that I would do everything to help Richard regain his title.
That might be never. An oath's just word, and yet it's nothing compared to this.
Oh.
Come away.
I have to marry Alfred.
No, I can't give you up again.
It's my duty.
No, your duty is to me.
What? What is it?
Nothing. It's you. I will go away and you'll never see me again. Is that what you want? Is it what you want?
Jack! Jack!
Drink this. It will get the poison out of you. It was Alfred, wasn't it? He had one of the monks put something into your food. Damn him!
Wake up, will you? Wake up!
Today is your special day.
Oh.
Alfred, son of Tom Builder, I take you as my husband.
And swear to be faithful, always.
William and Elizabeth, you are now married in the eyes of God.
Alfred and Aliena are now married in the eyes of God. May God's blessing.
I curse this wedding. I curse this marriage with sorrow. I curse this marriage with impotence, with hatred, with regret, and bitterness.
God, you're lifeless. It's like making love to a corpse.
What can I do?
Enjoy it.
Good morning, Archbishop.
Lady Regan, what a delight. You're an early riser too, I see.
I wanted to speak with you in private, if I may. I have a rather troubling confession to make.
I'm sorry. Isn't Bishop Whaleran your confessor?
Yes, but my sin is for the ears of the Archbishop of Canterbury himself.
I don't understand.
I have been asked to commit a murder.
Oh, my dear. By whom?
Bishop Whaleran. Which is why I can't.
Yeah. I see.
He mustn't know that I've told you.
No, my dear. My lips are sealed. Whom does he wish you to murder?
You.
So where will you go?
I don't know, France, maybe. Search for father's family.
Jack! Jack! I want to come with you.
No, Martha. He must go alone.
Canterbury's a much nicer palace and already built. What do you want now?
My son's title. I've cleared the path for your ascent, and Stephen still hasn't confirmed William as Shiring's Earl. You promised he would.
Promises take time. I've been waiting months for my confirmation as Archbishop.
You've been waiting all your life, and I doubt it ends at Archbishop.
Patience is a virtue. Which
I have been patient with you for 24 years.
You would burn for it, William.
Nonsense. You forgave him all his crimes, remember? Slit his throat.
I'll talk to the King Sunday next when he visits Kingsbridge.
What brings him there?
May Day. Philip dedicates his cathedral.
It's finished?
No, not nearly, but it's been bolted.
Oh, gosh.
Thank you.
Please, Alfred mustn't know. He hasn't noticed.
It's a miracle they finished it in time.
They rushed it. They only took down the false work this morning.
Like I said, it's a miracle.
Brother. Is it too late to ask forgiveness?
Kate. Little sister.
You've prayed for this for a long time. It's eating me away. My life. I want to serve God like you.
The consecrated part of our cathedral is now at last vaulted. We could not have come this far without the divinely guided support of our good King Stephen and our blessed Bishop Waleran, whose elevation to Archbishop of Canterbury we celebrate here today. But equal honor is due to a man who is not here. His name is Tom Builder, and his death casts a shadow on this day. He would have been so very proud and happy.
Thank you, Prior Philip. We have another honor to celebrate today. I have been speaking with His Royal Highness, and he has given me permission to announce with great pride and pleasure the confirmation of William Hamley as Earl of...
She came to you for mercy. This is your answer. I gave my life to you. Why you killed my sister? Why Kate?
Where's Aliena?
No.
Aliena!
Aliena!
Brother Thomas.
many died?
79.
What caused it?
Took down the force well before the mills are properly dry.
Why Philip ordered him to rush? It is clear, Prior Philip, bad decision, and the ultimate responsibility is you.
The investigation will be conducted, Eminence, and its conclusions will be weighed by your successor when he is chosen.
There will be no successor. King Stephen took today's misfortune as a sign from God. He's reneging on his promise to name the Archbishop.
I am sorry.
Are you? Your pride betrays you, Philip. It's pride that orders a roof of stones and denies culpability when it collapses. I order you to resign as Prior of Kingsbridge, effective immediately.
With all due humility, my Bishop, that must be put to a vote.
May I be heard, Your Eminence?
The vault may indeed have collapsed because it was improperly built and rushed. But those are merely material causes. There is a divine cause too, as there is in all things.
We'll get to the point, Lucius.
Statue of St. Adolphus and the Scarlet Carrier were crushed.
Yeah.
This is my point, Your Eminence. The vault fell on Philip's deception.
What are you talking about?
I ask you, Philip, did the skull belong to St. Adolphus or not?
Of course it did. Now let the prior speak.
I lied. The original relic was destroyed in the fire. I substituted another skull from the crypt. Without the relic or something like that, people wouldn't come to worship and the cathedral could not be built.
Pride goeth before destruction and an haughty spirit.
There haven't been miracles for nearly 50 years. I dare say the other skull was false too.
That's blasphemy! Prior Philip, how would you know about this from immediate...
Enough! Enough! Philip has deceived us all. Wasting thousands of pounds building a cathedral that should have been abandoned, and in the process killing at least 79 people, including your sister, the whore.
She came to be shriven, Your Eminence.
Not in good time. She will be buried now in unholy ground, which means Philip has sent her to hell. These are reasons enough, I think, for your monks to vote you out of office. Your cathedral is done for. Your ambition crushed. This is what comes of arrogance, Philip.
Get out!
This is my house!
It's mine now. You married me.
Alfred, please, I have nowhere else to go.
That is not my affair. You slept with Jack Jackson!
Before we married.
So when were you going to tell me?
Making love to Jack was the greatest sin I've ever committed. And I ask God and you for forgiveness.
You are a whore and a liar and have made me a cuckold and a fool!
It was also the only true good thing I have done in my entire life.
happened?
Alfred kicked me out.
You'll stay with me then. Let me see him. Well, there's no doubt he's Jack's.
He's small but tough.
Tough like his grandmother. You have to find him, Aliena. My grandson needs his father.
Where did he go, do you know?
To seek his own father's family.
To France? How could I possibly find him there?
Do you love him?
Yes.
Then you'll find him.
Suivez la grande route là. Merci. Merci bien.
Sidste afsnit af Jordens Søjler viser vi på søndag 2045. I morgen har vi nemlig her på DR2 booket langfredag op med et par gode film, og du kan se et par klip fra filmene lige straks. Men glem ikke dokumentaren senere efter deadline. I Polen er det ret almindeligt, at kirken uddriver onde ånder, og psykiateren er helt med på den.
To jest manifestacja złego.
Można zadać pytanie w takim razie, czy te ruchy religijne, czy to jest uprawnione?
Flankeret af psykiateren og den katolske præst kæmper Karolina. Hun er lesbisk og åbenbart besat. I aften kl. 23.05. Og så i morgen.
I remember thinking the first time I saw him. Who is that large, dirty man in those disgustingly soiled clothes?
Oh my God. That's Ernest Hemingway.
Clive Owen er Ernest Hemingway, og Nicole Kidman er den selvsikre krigskorrespondent Martha Gellhorn i det autentiske drama om Hemingway og Gellhorns lidenskabelige kærlighedsforhold i 30'erne. Film i morgen kl. 17 her på DR2. Og senere i morgen har Amir truffet et valg. Det var ikke nemt, for det kan koste ham livet.
ما؟ من خانه خود هستم. سوالی است که تو دیگه چی میکنی؟
بچه حرکت خود میبرم.
Se Dragløberen, frispillende film kl. 20 i morgen her på DR2. Deadline stiller spørgsmålet, er det overhovedet muligt at overvåge islamiske, islamistiske terrorister i et demokratisk Europa, hvor samfundet er åbent og miljøet lukket? Se analysen eller hør analysen hos Niels Krause-Kjær i Deadline lige straks.
Äntligen.
Hej mamma.
Lasse, Jonna og Oscar mødes efter års adskillelse.
Äntligen är vi samlade.
Langsomt går det op for dem, at deres møde er en del af en større plan.
Varför ska jag komma hit för att du ska säga något sånt? Jag var mest intresserad av att se din reaktion.
Har mamma hittat på det för mig?
Et møde, der bliver begyndelsen til deres livs længste sommer.
Jag har rätt att kalla hit dem utan att be någon om lov.
Arvingerne i Skærgården. Se første afsnit onsdag kl. 20 på DR2.
Det er Sebastian. Nej, det kan jeg ikke. Der har jeg stadig mor. Vi kommer om lidt. Fredag. Vi er lige så på det. Det kan jeg godt. Der har jeg far. Så kan vi bare tage ham med. Du har ret. Det holder vi ikke ud. Lad os sige weekenden. Der er helt mine forældre. Nå, der er min mor allerede. Ses.
P4 morgen.
Det gode ved P4 om morgenen er, at der er nogen, der har sammensat et bredt program i forhold til trafik og nyheder og musik.
God radio for mig, det er, at jeg er dækket ind 360 grader. Det giver mig en følelse af, at jeg lytter til noget, som gør mig glad.
Vi bruger mange timer i lastbilen, og så giver det en god følelse og høre god afveksling af radio. Det bliver nemt at komme igennem dagen, og jeg føler, at de gør det rigtig godt lige nu.
Det bliver en god morgen på P4. Alle hverdage fra klokken 6.
Dokumentar om eksorcisme i nutidens Polen om en halv time. Det er lige efter analyse af besværlig overvågning, men også analyse af Obamas besøg i Cuba. I Deadline med Niels Krause-Kjær.
De belgiske myndigheder kritiseres for at have ignoreret advarsler for ikke at have haft styr på de grupperinger.
Vem har vält kameran? Vad fan? Jävla svin. Svin. Det hördes inte ett ljud. Timber. Svin.